What can I say? Today was the day that we lost our beloved Pele, the man who taught the world how to play this beautiful game that we worship and say, my God, did you see that trick? How he passed the ball between the man's legs and then he flipped over to the other side without being detected. The opposing side had no idea. They felt they were being infected with some kind of plague that they had never seen before. It was at this time that Joga Bonito was born and Brazil had soared. They made their presence be heard, a style to be reckoned with. Opposing teams tried to duplicate but couldn't do it and thought it was a myth. A myth that only Brazil could control. A style they developed for themselves, not for all. The world was in awe of this flamboyant skill. Pele brought this inspiration to the national team at will. And they all joined in. They made football fun to play. It was more than just about winning. It was Brazil's way to slice through any defense, creating many ways of offense. For the opposing team, it was intense. The way they played just didn't make sense. How can you pass the ball to yourself? How can you juggle it in the air for yourself? Let alone pass it in a way to a teammate, and to pass it in a way to create opportunities to get to the square, then strike the ball with flair. Watching it like a rocket shipped to space as it finds its way to the goal's place. Brazil had a saying, and this is to be true. It doesn't matter if you score 1 goal against us because we're going to score 2 against you. 3 World Cups Pele had won, an achievement that can never be undone. For many players and teams, they received just 1. You can't compare that to the final outcome. That was Pele with his 3 wins. 3 times he will bring it home with a grin. The World Cup to Brazil, and watch them spin in dance and song as they welcome home their king. Of football which he will forever be, a pure inspiration for the whole world to see. It's because of Pele that we have Lionel Messi, and all the great players present and future will be because of Pele, the man who taught the world how to play this beautiful game that we worship and pray for the world to see and learn and adore. I just wish we could have had more of Pele to watch him soar. But he has given enough to the sport we hold true. Whether you're a lover of the game or not, he has earned the I love you. Rest in peace, our dearest Pele. Show them again in heaven how to play. Amaze them again for a second time around. Make that crowd cheer. Make them make that sound so loud for us to hear down here. We will cry tears of joy as you will appear in our hearts and in our souls that we hold dear. Your legend, your legacy shall never disappear. God bless you, Pele. Forever, via Brazil.